All right, Shalom. This is GMS Louisiana Saints coming back at you with another live lesson. As always, want to give all praises, glory, infinite honors to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Kakadash. Double honor to the elders, apostles, GMS, peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. All right, and those that follow at the Lamb. All right, this lesson here, I'm pretty sure I named it "Learn to Be Quiet." I learned to pretty much be Mr. Incognito, something to that nature. And I'm roughly going into a lesson for the younger brothers that, who just waking up, who just coming out to the highways and byways, who are just actually getting their footing in his word. All right. And we done lessons quite similar to this in the past, and we kind of pounded in because these are life lessons that you must know in order to maneuver in this truth, man. In order to basically guide yourself even through life. You know what I'm saying? Having wisdom, knowledge, and understanding on how to deal with these people, because it's a whole different ball game from being in the world with them. You like the same things they like, you talk about the same things, but once you're in this word, you learn to reframe yourself, you learn to actually get those different conversations and different things that you used to do, you start to don't do them no more, man. But I would say this: brothers actually get themselves caught up in conversations where they don't need to. Mainly one, like at work, you don't need to be at work talking about this word, man. More or less, even in your travels, like you don't have to jump with any and everybody to talk about what you know when you hear them talk about quote unquote Jesus Christ or Caesar Borgia, or you see them say something that's totally off. You have to learn to keep your mouth closed, man. Be quiet. You can chuckle inside. You like, oh boy. You can see these things in your mind, but you ain't got to jump at everything that you hear. And a lot of time, you're gonna have to learn to be incognito, man. Learn to be quiet, in a sense. And we're gonna, Lord willing, the lesson is can express that, the scriptures. So you can go ahead. We can start with that.
Right, Con. This first Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 11. It says, "And that ye study to be quiet and to do your own business and to work with your own hands as we commanded you."
Right. Be able to hold your own, being able to, because this is the actual business of the Lord. Yahweh Shai's business is this truth, man. And we in this business. We are partakers of this business, all right, of this ministry. So with that being said, when we do this business, when we on the clock and off the clock, we got to learn we got to study. We got to, learn to hold our tongue a lot of times, man. Because we're coming in a time to where your family members, people around you, neighbors, whoever, if they know what you do, then that leads them, they give them leeway to, in Jacob's trouble, and in the time to come, they can actually try to get a reward for you, man. They start putting us on billboards, our faces on the TV. Oh, I know where he at. Especially in the want the bread and water out here. They're going to do that, man. All right? They're going to do these things. So you got to be quiet. You got to just learn to keep your mouth closed, man. Get the bullseye off your back. All right? And the brother going to get the word quiet right there. Because it has some meat in it.
It's the word quiet.
Strong's G 2270. Hesuchadzo.
It says to keep quiet, to rest, cease from labor, to lead a quiet life, said of those who are not running hither and thither, but stay at home and mind their business.
Right, and do you running hither and thither, but do you really have to stay at home? No, you can be a homebody. You can be a guy that's out, but even when you're out, you gotta learn even when you're in the house, man. A lot of times with your woman, Jake want to pillow talk. Jake love pillow talking, man. All right, you gotta learn to hold your, like the scripture said, don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing, man. You gotta learn to keep your mouth closed. All right, Jake out here want to teach the woman the Hebrew, give your woman a Hebrew name. All right, you out here at the bar first night you meet her, bro. You up here giving her a Hebrew name and shit, man. Letting her know what you do, what you're about. This thing of ours is precious, man. And give me Matthew 7 and 6 to prove it. This thing is ours is precious. You don't get this to anybody. You don't get the name of Yahweh Yahweh and Yahweh Shai to anybody, man. You know? I'm trying to fix this damn thing. Go ahead, Up.
This is Matthew chapter 7, verse 6. It says, give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you.
Right. And now, like I say, coming into the word through various times of experience, I have seen and have experienced this, you know. I have experienced it with myself and have seen other men in this word get rented, man. Because it says, give not that which is holy. This blessed truth is holy, man. The blessed name of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai is holy. And it says, give it not unto dogs, man. The dogs are the people in the world, the brute beasts of the world. 2/3 your family members, all right, co-workers, and things of that nature. Those are the people that are represented as dogs. You don't give them this thing, man. And hold on deck for me too, Sirach 6 and 7. All right. You don't give this to anybody, all right? That's why it says neither cast your pearls before swine. This truth is represented as a pearl. A pearl was even back then was represented as high value, man. All right. You don't give this to any and everybody. All right. Even family members, even so-called friends. Sometimes in the next scripture I'm gonna get proves that. Sometimes you gotta carry along with a man. All right, before you give them or let them know what you're about or what you're into, man. All right, it says, at least they trample them and under their feet and turn again and wrench you. They'll start talking shit, man. They'll start talking shit because you think about it. If you go up to somebody and tell them the so-called white man going into slavery, you tell them that you talk about the so-called UFOs or the chariots, they're gonna think you crazy. They're gonna wrench you. They're gonna go back and talk shit, man. All right? Even on the color of the Lord, they'll say this nigga think the Lord is a black man, you know, and especially at the workplace. Them niggas will go upstairs to HR on you, and then you out with a job. You got to be smart, man. Just get your money and get out of there. All right, do your time, whatever you're doing, and get up about your business. Go on about your business, man. All right, give me that Sirach.
Sirach 7 and what? 6?
6 and 7.
6 and 7. Sirach. This is Sirach chapter 6, verse 7. It says, if thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him.
Right. And now use that scripture too, man, because you meet somebody at the bus stop, you meet somebody at the restaurant, or you overhear somebody talking about what it be. Because even when I was coming up, I always learned that you don't talk about politics and religion to people, man. So now, in the case of us being this true, we don't talk about politics, quote unquote, different various religions. In this truth, you don't go and just talk about these things with any and everybody, man. You know, you don't go and give this word out or give these names of the Lord out to any and everybody. That's why it says, read it one more time out. And the friend could represent people in the world, or actual cousins and different people like that. You don't give it to them. They're gonna talk shit, man. You're gonna be made a mocking stock, which is cool. But in these times that we're in, these people are thirsty, man. They're looking for any bone they can give Esau to turn us in, because we're gonna become public enemy number one. We're gonna be demonized. And give me the word demonized too, when you get a chance.
Right,
go ahead.
This Sirach chapter 6, verse 7. It says, if thou wouldest get a friend. I'm gonna read 6. It says, be in peace with many, nevertheless have but one counselor of 1,000.
And that one counselor of 1,000 is the men of the Yahweh Shem Shah that's with you. That's who you counsel with. That's who you talk about your problems. All right, that's who you vent to. That's who you converse about this word with, man. You don't converse with every Joe Blow, every 6-pack guy walking up and down the street, man. Be smart, Jake. You know, I know you got the fire and you got urges to want to let everybody know, trying to wake Jake up, but everybody's not gonna get on this ride that we leaving with, man. Everybody's not gonna hear you out or believe, man. So you don't have to be around here just running around telling everybody, you know. Go ahead.
It says, if thou wouldest to get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him.
Yeah, you got to prove these people who you talking to. Your cousin that you grew up with, you got to prove him, man. Bring him, you know, watch him for a while, man. See where his head at. And after a time frame, then you bring it out. You know, there was a guy, I'm still friends with him. All right. So where I waited 3 years to even tell that guy the word. But over time, I was hitting him over the head with a lot of books, giving him a lot of literature, giving him things to read, and seeing where his head at before I even told him what the hell was going on. You know, and he woke up. But that's just one example, you know. Brothers, don't be foolish out here, man. Don't be foolish out here and just telling that you don't know who these people are. You don't know who are these people. They could be different agents and provocateurs. They can come up to you asking you crazy questions, man. You right there telling them everything. You're spilling the beans, man. You easily persuaded. Just off a simple conversation, man. You gotta be more wise than that, man. Go ahead.
I got your precept. I got that word demonized for you too. Whichever one you want. However you want.
What'd you say?
I got your precept and I got that word demonized.
All right. Get your precept and then get demonized. That's cool.
This Proverbs 23:9. It says, speak not in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of thy words.
Yeah, break it down. Huh?
Right. So it says, speak not into the ears of a fool. Notice it didn't say speak not into the ears of a wise man. It says for a fool will despise the wisdom of thy words, because understanding when having this truth, all right, is a spiritual thing. When you give a natural man a spiritual thing, it cuts him, all right, it rub him wrong. And a lot of times, the way the scriptures come off, the scriptures is a discerner of the heart and the piercing of the spirit. So what it do, it hurt the person you telling them. Now, in some cases and instances, all right, this word have been told to men, and men have heard the word, cleaved to it, and have loved it forevermore. Just like us, we heard the word and went, but it's only a small remnant and a small few. So you got to be careful and cautious who you delivering what to and who you talking to, and you learn that with time. All right, being a novice like that, that don't come overnight. All right, it comes over time with experience, but you have to be told that and learn that to know how to move, man. All right, how to shake and move in this truth. You got it, bro.
Yeah, and you brothers out there, man, who coming up, you got to understand the role that we're taking. We're taking the role as judges. So one characteristic of a judge, they listen. They let other people talk, and they listen, and they analyze what's going on. You can't be the guy that's always talking, always in the mix of shit. Right? Be a listener first, man. And then you let those, like, even the people I'm gonna tell you this, at all my experience, and I told these brothers in the truth, or these brothers in the camps with me down here, that whole in the workplace and the guys talking in the break room about quote unquote Jesus Christ, he's talking about world issues. All right, he's talking about different varied issues in the local cities you at. That's a goddamn demon, man. That's a demon to lure you out to find out who you is. It's a demon to actually get you fired and get you in trouble, man. These people are willing to. That's why they out there putting that thing out there called "See Something, Say Something," man. All right, and you gotta understand. I looked at about 3 days ago. That other camp, ISP UK, them guys went out there to actually so-called feed the Levites out there, them Haitians out there in Texas, and they still got labeled as what? They got labeled as black extremists, man.
Yeah.
So even when they're doing good, they'll label something. So you don't want to put yourself in that light, man. These people are willing to say something, make up something, or even demonize you, man. Because we coming in a time to being demonized. So don't give yourself a bullseye on your back to be demonized, man. By running your mouth, man. All right. You're a guy, you're in the truth or around the truth. You're around the men of the Lord. You're trying to get into the camp, but you at the workplace or you in the various places running your mouth about the vax. Yeah, we know what's going on with the vax and the jab, but we're not out here just screaming out. That's for them. That's for the sheeple to do, man. That's for the sheeple to take, and that's for them to talk about. You know, we talk about that and converse about that amongst ourselves, man. Be wise, man. You got demonized out?
Yeah, Con, I got 2 precepts for you too.
All right. However you want to do it.
All right, this demonized. It says it says to portray as wicked and threatened, but I went under what does it mean to demonize someone? It says to portray someone or something as evil or as worthy of contempt or blame.
Right. Of worthy as of what?
Contempt or blame.
Yeah, because you best believe the next so-called attack or host they're gonna have over here, they're gonna possibly deem us as those people who done it. All right, because the scripture tell you, you can get it for me too, the one in Matthew about how we're gonna be taken up before judges and kings, man.
All right, come, yeah.
You know,
magistrates, yeah.
You know, these things are gonna happen. So with that being said, you gotta learn to hold your tongue, man. You know, I know the fire burning you. You wanna jump in there. You wanna use your sword, and especially when you use it, like the brother said, especially when you use these scriptures on people, man. That's when the red flag go off, right there. Let me see something. Okay, I got it. Go ahead.
You got it.
Oh no! I thought you was.
I got it. I was looking for that whatchamacallit. I'm holding 3 of them. My bad, Salaki, brother. I got 2 minutes.
Yeah, bring them out real fast. I'm gonna get that.
Right, come. This is this 2 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 3. It says, "Giving no offense in anything, that the ministry be not blamed." You want to break it down? You want me to get it out?
Yeah, we break it down. All right.
Right.
I'm trying to get to the other one.
Right, Con. So it says, "Giving no offense in anything, that the ministry be not blamed." Because what you would do, like the brother had mentioned before, man, what you would do, you'll bring a shame to the ministry, and then brothers will be like, you know, what you doing? Like, Jake once before, telling me, hey man, look, go in the hood and tell this person this and tell a person that. Yeah, your intentions, you got the right intentions, but according to the scriptures, all right, the scriptures don't tell us to go in that way. All right, we shouldn't be trying to gravitate people to the word by going to them. You should allow the word to go to them, to gravitate them to the word, man. You see, instead of trying to, like, you tell them, you pulling this super human thing the way you trying to transition him through the spirit to come over, cross over, but the words will do that. But you got to know when to be in season with the words, all right, and how to what? Get the words out, man, and what you doing. You see, this is Romans 14 and 16, and it reads, "Let not then your good be evil spoken of." All right, because you could go to a man with good intentions, but then they'll look at that good and turn that good as evil. Yeah, they'll go to start gainsaying on you. Like, man, he tripping. What they'll do, they'll get a co-worker and say, bro, you believe this? Because I know you don't believe this. Like, we hang together, we've been working together, and they'll persuade men in their own minds, man. You got to think about it. Let every man be persuaded in his own mind. All right, when the spirit gonna rest upon you when it's time to relate or correlate the word of the Lord, because the word of the Lord is like us in a burning, it's like a burning fire in us. But if it's not kindling at the moment, then don't try to kindle it up, man. The Lord, when it's time to speak the word of the Lord, you ain't gonna be able to hold yourself, man. You're gonna be like bottles ready to burst. All right, that fire gonna be within you. You ain't gonna be able to stay yourself. All right, so like you say, you gotta control it. You got it.
I found that scripture too, and I want you to get. I'll read it, But in Matthew 10 and 16, I want you to get the word harmless because there's two words in there I wanted to get. But I'm gonna read the scripture. This is Matthew 10, and this will happen after we being demonized for the things that we say, for the things that these people overhear us talk about. Or like I said, you fall into a situation where you've been talking with these people, man. This is Matthew 6. This is Matthew 10 and 16. It says, "Behold, I send you." And he's talking about the elect, man. Behold, in this red letter, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. All right, and we know what wolves do to sheep, man. They kill them, they devour them, man. But ye therefore, this said, be ye therefore wise as serpents, harmless as doves, man.
Yep.
And what is a serpent? A serpent is slick, cunning. All right, very alert. All right. And what is a dove? A dove is a harmless bird. All right, where it comes off harmless. And that's how we gotta do. You gotta learn to play dumb with these people, man. You don't have to engage in every conversation. You gotta test these people, man. You shouldn't be up here on day one just spilling the beans on everything that you know. You meet a woman, you spilling the beans on every goddamn thing. All right. You meet a guy that you don't even know, you just straightforward running it with him, man. Prove that guy, man. All right. It says well, get the word. I don't want to pass it up. I want to get the word. I'm gonna read it again. The word harmless.
Harmless right there.
Yeah.
All right,
You
Con.
gotta be harmless.
I got that.
Harmless as a dove.
Remember that Matthew 10 and 18, because that's what you shall be bought before kings.
I'm going down. I'm gonna read that.
All right, Con, Salakia. My bad, bro. I'm pulling it up real quick.
Yeah, I'll read it again while you're getting this. It's Matthew 10 and 16 says, "Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves."
Yeah,
all right.
I got you. It's the word harmless. Harmless.
Strong's G 185. Akedaios.
Yep.
Akedaios.
It says unmixed, pure as in wines or metals of the mind, without a mixture of evil, free from guile, innocent, simple. Unmixed,
innocent and simple. That's all you gotta be, man. You gotta play innocent. You gotta be simple, man, to these people. All right. And I'm gonna say this too, that brother, hold on deck, because Bayan got a good one on Luke 20, 21, 15, and 16. But I'm gonna continue reading right here. You gotta be innocent. Play innocent, man. Play simple. All right. That's what the word harmless does mean, man. Be innocent as a dove, man.
Yeah.
No, and like the scripture say, also agree with our adversary. If a guy talking about politics and shit, he's talking about different things in the world for his war and all that other shit. You disagree with him, man. You ain't gotta sit up here and have no resistance with him. Oh man, Biden is this. Oh yeah, I agree with you. Whatever the fuck it is, you disagree with him, man. You know, and walk off. All right, first, second team.
It say when you're in the midst of the adversaries, agree with them. That ain't just the enemy, because 2/3 of our people is the enemy too. We just could go along to get along. It say when you're around the wicked, discern the time. So if you're discerning the time, you got to be putting a watch at what you're saying as well. You got it.
Yeah, we gotta discern the time. Hey, it's been plenty of times where, and these brothers know me, man. These brothers, I don't like being around 2/3. I don't like being around Esau ass too much. But if I have to be around them, I'm gonna speak the lingo as them. If I know I gotta go to a spot, I'm gonna speak the lingo. Yeah, what's ham, man? You heard me? I don't talk like that, but while I'm around Jake, I'm gonna talk like that to slide in, get what I gotta get, and I'm out, man. You know, all the lingo how Jake, this accent that Jake got down here, I'm gonna speak the lingo just like him to get what I need to get, and I'm bouncing. Just as the much as Esau, just as the much as Moab, Ishmael and shit. I'm gonna move around, get what I gotta get, and I'm out of there. But let me keep reading. 10 and 17 says, beware of men, for they will deliver you up to counselors. All right. And they will scourge you in their synagogues. And ye shall be brought up and brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles, man. All right. And that's going to happen. We're going to be demonized when we get brought up before these these different governors, politicians, and senators, and these big wigs of this society, man. All for the word in the name of Yahweh Shai, man. And guess who's gonna do it? A lot of you brothers' mothers gonna do it. Your baby moms, your girlfriend, all right, your cousin. You different people gonna do it to the men of the Lord. You did it back then, so you're gonna try to do it again. All right. A lot of you Jakes. Hey, the guy that's in the camp with you, man. A lot of these guys that sit on side you, they don't really mean you no good, man. And I'm talking, like I say, I'm like Pastor Tahar. I'm talking about some of these guys in GMS, man. A lot of these old Donnie Brasco ass niggas, man. Them dudes, Donnie Brasco. When the time comes, they're gonna tell you, hey, Kaya, come from under the car. They got us.
They got you.
Yeah, they got us, man. Come from under the car. All right. A lot of these dudes ain't right, man. You know, you gotta have that mindset. Nobody right, man. In these times, nobody goddamn right. And especially, I mean, you cleave onto the brothers and the sincere brothers, but them guys that's, guys that's like on the outside of shit in the world, man, you don't trust them cats, man. That's why you don't tell them all that you know, man. I'm gonna keep on reading. It says Matthew 10 and 19 says, but when they deliver you up, take no thought of how and what ye shall speak, for it shall be given unto you in the hour of which you shall speak, man. And the Lord gonna do that. And what you should speak to these higher ups when they snatch us up behind His word, you tell them exactly what the Lord gonna give you what to say, but what should be in your mind is these scriptures, man. Yes, the Lord gonna destroy you, you devils, man. You going into slavery, yes. You can do whatever you're gonna do, man. I'm still coming back, man. We're gonna still govern and have the dominion of the world. All right, that's what should be said to these devils, even when they snatch us up, man. All right.
I got something for you. Yeah, this Isaiah 29 and 21. It says that make a man an offender for a word.
Yeah, and these people are offended over a word, the words that we say, man. The tone and the tone and things and the passion that we have behind this word, they're offended behind it, man. So you can't tell everybody what you know, man, and how you coming. You're supposed to be a mystery unto them. You're supposed to be a guy that they don't never know how you coming. Or they don't supposed to know nothing about you at all, man. All right. It says offended of the word. Go ahead.
And lay a snare for him that reprove it in the gate.
Yeah, they're gonna lay a snare for you. Hey, watch this, watch this. Me and him was talking about this. Watch this crazy ass shit he talking about. And they're gonna have a nigga, he gonna come over there, right where you at, working or doing your thing. They're gonna have the guy stand right there, like he looking for something, a book or something, and he gonna get you, hey man, tell me about them chariots of Israel again. And here you go. You just running it with them, man. These niggas out here today, man, in the world, man, they looking to get anybody on something, man. Motherfucker record you and go tell the people on your ass, man. Especially when you talk about these scriptures, like the brother said, these scriptures cut people, man, to the heart. So when you talk about the violence or the nastiness of the scriptures, they never heard that, man. They never heard the pastor in the church talk about the nastiness of the scriptures. So they think you off, man. They think you crazy. And they'll go and turn you in too, man. Which is gonna happen. It's gonna your mother get that one in Luke, 21, 15, and 16. That's the on time what the brother brought out too, man.
Come on. I got a little more. Or you want me to pull that?
All right.
You want to pull that Luke out?
Get the little more.
It says, and turn aside the just thing for naught.
Yeah, turn aside the just thing for naught.
Yeah.
And what the things they turn aside? This truth, man. These people don't want to hit. They don't want. Hey, man, nobody wants to wake up from their delusion, man. Nobody want to wake up from that American dream. And you telling them that America, you going hard at them, America gonna be destroyed. Them people don't want to wake up from that, man. They want to stay in the delusion. They want to keep that American dream. Getting the boy gets the girl, girl meets the boy. They get the White House, the picket fence, the dog, the baby. They don't want to wake up to that. They don't want to hear you tell them that all that shit is gonna end, man. All right, Jake don't want to stop smoking them switches sweets, riding around in that old fucking Crown Victoria all goddamn night. Telling Jake all that shit gonna end. Martial law is gonna happen. Them niggas don't want to hear that shit, man. So you gotta be smart about it. What the scripture say too? The blind bear the blind if the blind fall in the ditch.
Yeah. If the blind lead the blind, they both shall fall in the ditch.
Yeah, let the blind lead the blind, man. Don't tell them a goddamn thing. At some point in your mind, you gotta have it in your head to where, like we always say out here, man. And I'm about to use the word, man. Fuck them. All right, the hell with them, man. You gotta be out here. You out here just trying to teach any and everybody, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, they say when you answer fool, according to his father, least thou be like unto him. So like you get in a conversation with him, all right, a fool, you gonna start answering him like he gonna be playing mind games while you being sincere. You trying to sincerely teach him the word of the Lord, and they gonna be playing mind games with you, man.
Yeah.
You know why we just say this? Because we experienced it. We done seen it. Like Jake trying to play on your top. That's what we call it down here with Jake, pulling
play on your mind.
Yeah, dealing underhand. If brothers don't, probably catch it. Most brothers will, but yeah, Jake will be, trying to play on your mind, man.
I got one too, man.
I got that loop.
Okay. I got a little smaller real fast. This is Proverbs 2:11. Proverbs 2:11 says, discretion shall preserve thee. Understanding shall keep thee. All right? Being observative, man. Understanding who you talking to and what you're engaging in, man. The conversation you're engaging in. It says, discretion shall preserve thee. Understanding shall keep thee. Understanding shall keep you from going off, man. All right? And it says to deliver thee from the way of evil men and from the man that speaketh forward things. That's the people in the world. That's what this wisdom, knowledge, understanding does, man. Over time, it preserves you. It also keep you out of the way of evil men. These people are evil, man. They ain't for your good. And engaging in a conversation with them about politics and especially the Bible. Oh my Lord, the Bible. They butcher the Bible. So why would you even engage? It's simple. So why would you even talk with them about the Bible, man? Well, bring out what you got.
Right, Con. This is this Romans 14:19. I got that Luke too.
All right.
It says, "Let us therefore follow after the things which make for peace." And what are the things that make for peace? It's this word, first and foremost. All right, it's the truth. All right, it's heavenly things, your anastrophe. All right, these are things that make for peace and things wherewith one may edify another. So when you're trying to build up a man who don't care about being built up, or you see that he cleave to the world, then let him cleave to the world. All right, you can't make a man do something because you feel like the spirit is working with you and it's on you. That's not the way the spirit work, man. All right, that's not how you the Lord retain people. You gotta allow the spirit to do its thing, all right, and not let your carnal flesh take over and make you think in your mind that you're doing a spiritual thing, all right, though yet it's carnal, it's not edifying. You got it, bro.
All right, even engaging with your parents, man, because your parents may be ones that are against. I'm gonna get it too, man, in the Bible. I'm gonna get one too, because your parents might be against you in this truth, man. Right? They may be people that's totally against whatever you're doing. Even you gotta handle them in a way. You don't have to be. I done heard Jake hooping and hollering and cussing and shit. You ain't do all that shit, man. Hey, mama, hey, daddy, I love you. high and by, man. When I say high and by, meaning I come around, how you doing, check on you, and I'm out. Bye.
Yeah.
You still respect them, but this is what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be engaging them in a wild, crazy way, man. And if they're the type that just totally against this, man, just at some point they start coming around, man. Hold on. Let me fix the screen real fast. Go ahead.
Right, Con. This Luke 21:15. It says, "For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist." If I could add real quick, sometimes the answer of the mouth is to be quiet. That's the answer. Some brothers less than none. Some brothers offend more, but sometimes the answer is no answer, and or no questions. All right, it's just a play to what the Lamb rule, the Kawhi Leonard rule, like the elder like to say. Sometimes you gotta just be Kawhi Leonard in that thing, man. As if you ain't even around. Don't the scripture say, "Be as one that know it, but though yet hold his tongue"? That's universal. Because sometimes they might be talking about a argument, and you might have an answer, but is it fit for you to jump into a conversation and bring a spiritual answer to a carnal situation? You gotta measure the people. You gotta measure who you're talking to. You might be talking to a man who's high-tempered. He offended for everything. He feel played about this. All right, you gotta know the audience, man, and the crowd. You gotta know whom you amongst. The scriptures say, "Know who thou is amongst," man. All right, and with knowing who you're amongst, it's gonna automatic by default give you the things you need to say or what you say to move around. Like you say, some situation you could be a foreign alien. And what I mean by that is, you in a foreign land, all right, you fought from home, you're not in safety, this is not the best place to speak or teach, and then you just don't do it, man. You got to know how to will your spirit. You got it, bro.
This is Sirach 37:27. It says, "My son, prove thy soul in thy life, and see what is evil for it, and give not that into it."
Right, because the heart, from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speak. So if you proving yourself in your mind, you're gonna know, like, hey, it's not right that I say that. It's not time to do this, man. Like you say, it's even in James 2, it tell you in James 2 that you brought out, if they're slacking, to bridle your tongue.
Yeah, bridle your tongue, man.
Yeah, to bridle the tongue. Real quick. It says,
that one real fast. I found the other one I'm looking for too, man.
It says, Psalms 39:1. I got two. I said, I will take heed to my ways. This nasty right here. Oh my goodness.
What?
Psalms 39:1.
Yeah, I was gonna end it with that. One.
You're gonna end it with it? Yeah, all right, I'll hold it off. Oh, that's nasty. Oh my goodness.
I know that. That's why I hold it last. That's why.
All right, come. That's just the spirit. I didn't even know you had it. It says,
get that Luke real fast.
All right, come. I had another one, and it's all good. This Luke 21:15. "For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. Shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. And ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinsfolks and friends. And some of you shall they cause to be put to death."
Right. And that's all, that's translating for based on what we do, man. This truth, man. This thing about us. Behind what we do, a lot of the brothers are gonna be betrayed, man. All right, you're gonna be betrayed by your kinsmen, your parents, friends, or whatever behind his word. And like I said before, especially when there's a lack of bread and water out here, when they're having us on the billboards, when you know, the different people like FEMA and different shit calling, saying, see something, say something, you know where these guys at, they're gonna turn us in, man. They're gonna cause a lot of us to be put to death. And a lot of it starts now for what the things that we say, the things that we believe in, man. Oh Lord, you believe in that? Oh Lord. No, that's how they talk, man.
Yeah.
But I want to add to what the brother just brought out. This is Psalms 27:10. Psalms 27:10, it says, when my father and mother forsook me, then the Lord will take me up and teach me thy way, O Lord, and lead me into a plain path because of my enemies, man. All right? And your mother and your father, it's a possibility some of you brothers will be giving up. Because I didn't see men, mothers and fathers kick them out because of this word, man. All right, has totally turned their backs on them behind the truth. But they were so-called Christians though, man, that believe in the Bible, man. And a lot of it goes into Jake being Jake being younger than word, just rambling off at the mouth to him, man. Telling them everything, you know. You gotta learn to hold your tongue. All right. Give me
I got something for you too.
All right, go ahead. I'm trying to look for this other one.
This James 3:2. It says, for in many things we offend all. If any man offend not in word, the same as a perfect man, and able also to bridle the whole body, you know, to keep itself, that he don't what? Offend in word. Because we gonna be frank here, bro. The truth is offensive, bro. It's super offensive, man. It's offensive to a defensive world. So how you think what happened when those words collide? When good collide with evil, you gonna get friction, my man.
That's right.
There's nothing else to get out of that. Like something's gonna be created out of that. All right. Somebody's gonna buck up or resist, especially with religion, so-called, right? All right. It lead me to this one. This James 2 and it's like 3. I mean 1. Shit. 1 and 26, I think it is. Yeah. It says, if any man among you seem to be religious and bridle not his
in that religion don't go into the word that everybody think talking about religious. That goes into discipline, man. Being disciplined. All right, go ahead.
It says, and bridle not his tongue, but deceiveth his own heart. This man religion is vain.
Right. Yeah, you gotta learn to bridle the tongue, man. All right. Even like I said, even around your folks, even because I didn't see brothers. You be out there, you at this say you at the Waffle House, you sitting down in the restaurant, and 3 rows down, somebody talking about something. You don't have to engage in that shit, man. You laugh at it. You know, a lot of time, like I said, that's a demon, man. That's a demon. It's getting roused up for you to expose yourself to various people. All right. Be smart about this thing, man. You gotta. This word is so precious to where you don't want to give it up to everybody. You don't want to. You shouldn't want to show it to everybody because they don't understand. Everything is foreign to them, man. The garments that we wear, the fringes, the border blue, even the different stones. This is new to this world, man. But it's old to us though, man. You shouldn't want to give it. They don't understand, man. This is totally out of their little world, man. All right, I got one for you too. And we can end it on that. After this one, we can end it on that Psalms. But this is Sirach 33 and 29. Psalms or Sirach 33:29. It says, "Be not excessive towards any, and without discretion do nothing."
Right, because discretion is your prudence, it's your insight. All right, it's your wisdom. It's the way you move and how you utilize what you know, man. That's why I say don't be excessive. Don't be over the top. Don't be forcing the issue. To be excessive is to force the issue, man. All right? That's with anything. Anything you force an issue with is going to cause contention and strife, man. And one thing the word do, the word cause contention and strife. And your own fire can scorch you, Jake. Meaning your own spirit can cut you. All right? You could humor yourself because you'll try to get, you know that this truth is right. And you'll try to get your word across and it'll fall on deaf ears or dumb ears. Like it wouldn't even, you wouldn't even be like, you'll be like, he ain't getting nothing out of what I said, man. All right, because it's the principle matter. All right, this is a heavenly gift, a heavenly word, man. And it shouldn't be unwrapped to everybody. A gift that's precious is not to be given to everybody. It got to go to the person it's designated for. So when that person open the gift, they can enjoy it, man. You don't want to give who makes a gift out to a person, but don't yet let everybody in the world get it or see it before the person who the gift is for. So this word is going to meet, all right? It's going to meet who it need to meet. Just period. And we trust that the word will. We don't just walk around telling everybody we know the truth. We incognito around the world. I remember I was getting a car wash one time, and like the elder said, they just had this dude just knocking at the door. Yeah, Israelites. Yeah, Jacob, Abraham. This dude with Jacob, remember I told you about that? Yeah. At the car wash. Jacob just walked by my truck, a car, and just be like, yeah, man, because I'm telling you, boy, the Lord with us. Israelites. Abraham. That's a demon, man.
It's a demon, man.
That's a demon. You just start to think like, damn, you know, what the fuck, brother saw me somewhere? Like, you know, he know me or something. You know, test Jake out. Jake don't know shit.
Yeah, people seen that at the heart. Hey, you that YouTube guy. At the heart say, oh, you got me. You know, you got me messed up.
Wrong person.
Yeah.
Wrong person. Yeah, because it's not, hey, spiritual things it's only really for a small remnant of people, man. Because people don't understand this. And when people don't understand something, they get hostile. They grow a hatred and a hostility for you. Like, man, he think he all that. Because you simply told him what was right. Jake don't want to hear what was right. You tell Jake was right, that's like putting a knife to Jake through. It's like you cut through him, man. You got it out.
Yeah, I can bring it. You want to bring it out, or you want me to bring it out? That song.
I'll bring it out and let you go through it. That's fire though.
Oh yeah,
that's fire, brother. Psalms.
Yeah, read from 1 down to 3 and jump to 9.
Combat. This Psalms 39 and 1 to the chief musician, even to Jeduthun, a psalm of David. I said, I would take heed to my ways. It's fire. That I sin not with my tongue. I will keep my mouth with a bridle while the wicked is before me.
Yeah, run that again. Run that one more time.
Man, David was getting busy.
And this is how you should be, man, amongst the everyday average people. All right? Women, children, whatever. This is how you should be, man. In your everyday life, you shouldn't have a target on you, a bullseye. You shouldn't be the guy walking around, you know, like a lot of these guys do, fringes down to the floor. All right, Jake got the head wrap. Jake just out here just being a character, man. You just want attention, man. No, I'm gonna be Mr. Incognito. All right, I'm gonna be the guy that you never see me coming, you never see me going, man. I'm off the radar. All right, but when Saturday come, I'm taking this shit off and putting on my garment. I'm doing my thing, man. Putting in for this work. All right, but read that again, Uncle David was getting down right there, man.
Yeah, that's why the scriptures say, "Speak, young man, if it be needed thee. Yea, once or act twice. Ask twice, then speak. Knowing you're amongst great men. So even if you're doing it amongst great men, how much more the lower people in the world? You really gotta fucking be watching, all right? Because they're highly offended. At least those great men, if you offending anyway, they gonna tell you and show you how you offended that you offend not. But if you offend with niggas, man, them niggas gonna be on top of your fucking head, man.
But actually, when you read the scriptures, fights broke out. They tried to try to jump the Lord several times. The men of the Lord, they got stoned. Why? Because of the things that they were saying. The same thing with these people. These people don't understand what these scriptures talking about. They don't understand what we talking about. So they had the same nature in them, man. You know? Right.
It says, I'm gonna read it again. I said I would take heed to my ways, using wisdom, discretion.
That's right.
Choice. Like, look, this I'm gonna take heed, man. That I sin not with my tongue. I will keep my mouth with a bridle while the wicked is before me.
Yeah, you know, a bridle is what controls the horses, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna control my tongue when I'm amongst the wicked, man. And I'm not gonna engage in every single talk, every single conversation. When they want to talk about Monday Night Football, I'm gonna talk about Monday Night Football and keep it moving. When they want to talk about survivors and loving hip hop and all that bullshit, I don't even have to know about the shit. I'm gonna disagree with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
She showed slapped old girl up. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with this shit. You seen the new Nas album? Yeah, I heard it. That shit fire. It's good. And keep it moving, man. Go ahead. There's some more in that thing.
Yeah, you gotta be it's like you gotta be a great man.
Yeah. Off the radar, man.
Yeah, you just going along to get along, and you know, like you say, when Jay go off to some wicked shit, hey, you gotta pull a Houdini egg off, man. You know?
Learn to be a guy that's observant, man. Stop being in the mix of shit, man. You'll find out everything you need to know about people by closing your damn mouth and watching, man. All right. Stop always being a guy that want to be loud and brass, and you the loudest guy in the room. You know, you're gonna bring too much attention to you, especially with this word, man. Our time on the block is when it's on the block. That's when we doing our thing. I know anybody outside of that, we take the understanding that these people have to be these people have to go through a trial before they have been trusted with the word. Yeah, and then, like I said, that's family members and all, man. We're not sitting up here just giving it to any and everybody, man. Go ahead, there's some more.
It says, I was dumb with silence. I held my peace, even from good, and my sorrows were stirred.
Or even from good, even because this word is good. Even when they're talking about something, even when the people that's actually saying certain things out loud in the break room or wherever they at, they're saying they on point. I'm still not going to engage with that shit. Yeah, I'm still not going to engage, man.
Right.
I'm still not going to engage in it, even when they're right, man. The Lord is a black man. Oh, the chip coming. Oh, the jab this. I'm not going to engage in that shit, man. You know? Because even when you start to engage, they're going to look at their partner or somebody in the room.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to be for the right light. It's like, they're going to be like, what's going on with this guy?
Yeah, man. Read it one more time, man. It
says, I was dumb with silence. I held my peace, even from good, and my sorrow was stirred.
Go ahead.
My heart was hot within me while I was musing, the fire burned. Then spake I with my tongue. Yahweh Bashim Awashah, make me to know mine end and the measure of my days, what it is, that I may know how frail I am, which is going into something else.
And then when it says, while I was musing the fire burning, then I speak with my tongue. I mean, he was meditating, man.
Yeah, meditating.
He was sitting up there in his mind meditating on the whole thing that these people were talking about.
Yeah.
You know, and like a lot of times you can laugh in your head, man. And people are off, like they could be right, like damn, oh boy, right. But I'm not about to engage in that shit. Go down to 9.
Yeah, it's like a murmuring, like you say, like a whispering into yourself, like, man, these niggas tripping. Or a complaint within yourself. It's like you keeping your thoughts within yourself when you musing. That's what that means. Man. Yeah, this 9. It says, I was dumb. I opened out my mouth because thou didst it.
Right, man. I open up my mouth. You gotta be quiet, man. You gotta learn to be quiet, man. Stop being Mr. Motor Mouth, man. Stop being a damn target. Easily persuaded, man. 5 other people come with some shit in front of you, you just giving into the shit. You know?
He said to be tongue tied. Yeah.
Yeah.
You look up dumb. You bind. He bind like put the silence. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because this kind of goes into the old lesson we did. They took the page down by now. GMS Louisiana Saints 2. It was a video we did called "Learn to Finesse the World," man. All right, it's kind of like it's almost similar to the same thing. You gotta learn to finesse these people in the world. You should be able to tell them any goddamn thing. If you a man of the Lord, or you aspiring to be a man of the Lord, and you can't woo and get over and be mentally advancing the people in the world, something wrong, man. You should be able to talk. You should be able to sell salt to a goddamn snail, man. To these people, man. This shouldn't be a person in the world, a 2/3 in the world shouldn't be getting you, man. Right or wrong, huh? They shouldn't be able to get
you gotta sell water to a well.
We get what we want, man.
You gotta be able to sell water to a well, man. Hey, that's being a brother's philosophy right to the Zaquan, man. We want that. We want it. We go and get it, man. We're gonna talk our way on that shit, man. If it's $13, we gonna get that shit, man.
I'm gonna get it for $5, man.
We're gonna get it for $5, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Yeah, you gotta start using wisdom, man. Well, that's why the scripture says. It says it in the scriptures. You gotta be able to use the world, but not abusing it, man. Use these motherfuckers, man. Straight up. You ain't gotta sit up here and be honest with these goddamn demons out here, man. These goddamn people. Like I said before, if you need pots, and the nigga got some pots, get the pots out of them, man.
Yeah.
You know,
in the world using you, the job using you, coming in on all days, camp days, man, the job using you, family members using you, people using you, man.
Hey, that brother there telling people he got handicapped children, y'all work.
Man, I got handicapped children, man.
Ain't nobody handicapped. I've been over there. Ain't nobody handicapped, man.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah, the hell with these people, man. You better be able to woo these motherfuckers, man. All right, and I don't think them. Use what's been learned, and not, like I said, a lot of times you gotta be paying attention. A lot of times the men of the Lord, the apostles, the men under the apostles, we'll be dropping jewels to you through experience in this thing, not just in the world, but in the truth. You gotta learn to pick up the jewels, the rubies and the diamonds that we dropping, man. You know?
Yeah, you gotta righteously with yourself through this thing, man. All right. As wisdom, using wisdom as your guide light, man, to shine on darkness. That's all you gotta do, man. And when it's like he said, when it's time to hit the shadows, get in the shadows, man. And when it's time to bust out, bust out. You know, but do it according to righteousness. Which a man with wisdom, he gonna only move in righteousness, man. I got one more real quick.
Yeah, I just use wisdom right there. You know, hear something about what's up. I use wisdom and blocked his ass. See that?
Blocked him.
Use wisdom, man.
I got one real quick to send us off.
Go ahead.
This Proverbs, put it 16 and 20. It says, "He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good."
Say it again, because your phone was going in and out.
This Proverbs 16 and 20. You get me?
Yeah, go ahead. It
says, he that handleth a matter wisely shall find good. You can't hear me?
Yeah, it's going in and out. I know all I hear is he that handleth a matter wisely, something.
Proverbs 16 and 20. Just read it and take us out. Or whatever. You can't hear me.
Hold on.
Just read it and take me out if you can't hear me, bro.
Proverbs 16:20
Yeah.
says, "He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good, and whosoever trusted in the Lord, happy is he."
Right. So, yeah, he who handle it a matter wisely shall find good. So if you know how to, maneuver in the world, within the body of the Lord, the house of the Lord, and wherever you at, man, you gonna know how to handle matters, man. All right. And what matter is how you moving amongst the people in the world. 2/3. All right. That we don't know who the 2/3, but even amongst the body, man, you got to know how to handle matters wherever you are, man. When wisdom reside with you. But that's all I had on.
Yeah, man. So with that, Lord willing, it was edifying. Until the next time, until the next lesson, we'll give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, by Shem HaKadosh. Double honor to the elders, apostle, GMS, and peace and blessing salutation to the hopeful elect, and brothers and sisters that are sitting on the comment boards. Until next time, Shalom.
Shalom.